Peace, love, and light, everyone. This is Mizana, and welcome to Sacred Medicines. And so this evening, dealing with um, truth. So for the past couple of weeks, you find that I've been talking a lot about standing in your truth, being true to yourself, so on and so forth. So let's talk about it a little bit more with the question of the day. So please stay tuned and um, and let's have discussion. So, standing in your truth, what does that mean and how does it play in my life? Well, it's important that you understand. I'm just adjusting my mic so it's not so loud. You have to understand, in order for you to know your purpose in life, in order for you to do that kind of service work and and get the benefit and the joy and the blessings and everything else, you have to be able to know your truth, what your truth looks like, what it feels like, what it smells like, your thoughts about it. You have to know that you are that person that stands in their truth. So some of us don't even really recognize that we're not standing in our truth. Standing in your truth means being your authentic self, connecting inside, speaking words of medicine, not harming self or others, um, being sensitive to others, their needs, giving when you can, and receiving when you can, following the seven spiritual laws of success, staying in the flow of life, speaking from that, doing things that will bring about this better, higher energy sense of self. And so it starts, um, hold on. It is because we came from that. That is why we have to seek that in order for us to live this life of purpose. I hope I made that clear. Sum that up a little bit. You have to be able to speak from greatness and live from greatness in order for you to stand in your truth. You can't get around that. So when we when we are living in the past and the projected future, we cannot stand in our truth because what is reality for us, it's fog. We can't really see health. We can't see um, truth. We cannot see who we really are because we're somewhere back there or somewhere in the projected future. So, this here and now is so much more than just breathing and meditating. This here and now is where everything happens, where you manifest, where you know you're standing in your truth, when you know you're in greatness, when you're speaking kindness and words of medicine. So, the here and now, standing in your truth and your greatness is what moves you from human form, because as you know, I always say we are spiritual beings living this life in human form, or we are spiritual beings living life as human beings, okay? And so this human form is looking for God, good, orderly direction or decision making. And so, this human form, if once we start leaning into greatness and standing in our truth and living in the here and now, that's when it happens. The human form connects with greatness, God, good orderly direction, and therefore has stepped back into this greatness and is seeing life as such. That's the journey that we're on. That's where we're going. So, question of the day. I always digress, but I always have to give you a little bit of information about it. So you've heard me talk about this standing in the truth this, speak your truth, your throat chakra, how important it is, what it may look like, even though you're speaking in standing in your truth and you're speaking your truth. So you're hearing yourself say what it is you need to be, what it is you need to say. But you also have a responsibility, and that responsibility is being sensitive and making yourself absolutely clear. Okay. The other person has the responsibility of asking the question. So if you're standing in your truth and you're giving the information, but they don't ask the question, there's nothing you can do. But if you know that you're speaking your truth and you're not being clear, but you just don't really feel like going into all of that chat, and so you kind of halfway sidestep, get around, that is not standing in your truth. So standing in your truth sort of filters into all areas of your life. So that's why it's important to keep the throat chakra spinning and clean and clear and balanced. And it's also very important to understand who you are as you're moving forward. Now, who you are will change. So let's not get caught up in that. We'll talk about that at another time. So the question of the day is, in what ways are you currently preventing yourself from aligning with your truth? In what ways, and it's ways, not way, because more than likely it's more than one. So in what ways are you currently preventing yourself from aligning with your truth? And for those of you who say, I always stand in my truth and I'm aligned in my truth, I would like to hear from you, because I'm quite sure it's just either it's a minimal amount. So comment if it's on Facebook. If it is on YouTube, I would like you please to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and make comments in the comment section. I would love to carry on this conversation further. So question of the day: in what ways are you currently preventing yourself from aligning with your truth? Subscribe, hit the like button if you like this video, tell a friend, and come back and let's build community. Peace, love, and light. Enjoy your evening. Please be safe. Follow health protocols. Wash your hands while singing happy birthday. And see you tomorrow. Peace, love, and light. Ashe, Aho, Amin.